Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Sparks going up against the Minnesota Lynx. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. And who doesn't love a good rivalry, guys? Especially between two teams in the same conference.
I know I do, because it always makes these kinds of games much more interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight. I can't wait for this one.
Good.
Jackson, assistant, break.
And here are the Lynx now. And here's Miller. Right outside. Basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective. McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Jackson. The second chance effort. And it's Hamby getting it to go.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Pass to McBride. Shepard. Smith outside. Here's Miller. Clock at 6. And the Lynx, another three.
This is a shot that Miller is still developing, but it looked pretty smooth that time.
Here's Jackson. Again, Rickea Jackson missing. And here are the Lynx now. Right. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
You love to see that offensive mindset from McBride, and fans are rarely disappointed with her intensity.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Smith with it. McDonald picks her up. And the basket by McBride.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
And it's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
And two shots coming up at the line as she gets fouled on the shot.
Well, maybe the last player you want to send to the line. McDonald is a fantastic foul shooter.
She's getting her first free throw attempts of the night.
Harry McDonald. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the Lynx now. Leading by 5. Pass to Shepard. McBride. Another three for Minnesota.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the Leafs just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Well, who doesn't love a guard who can be prolific while also being efficient? That's what Kayla McBride does. She makes very few bad plays.
Well, it starts with great shot selection, right? She makes the smart pass rather than the flashy one. She keeps the turnovers to a minimum, and she's someone you trust to read the floor and make good choices.
Awesome to see zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
McBride up top, beyond the arc. Rebound by the Sparks.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
The Lynx leading. Asi Pupa. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Diamond Miller for 3. Hamby grabs the miss. And here's Clarendon. Back to McDonald. Now Hamby. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Clarendon for 3. No good that time. Here's Miller. Now here's Shepard. Shepard the screen. Here's Ipupa. Clarendon grabs the miss. The Sparks trailing. Hamby covered by Smith. Pass to McDonald. Jackson outside. Hamby. On the wing, Gary McDonald. Clarendon lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
Great trip down the floor. McDonald working it to an uncovered player. Smart basketball.
Here's Ipupa. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shepard the screen. On the wing, Caleb McBride. Trying to get back on track. The Sparks grab the miss.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's McDonald. Ambia screen from outside the arc. And the Sparks another three.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
Here's Smith. Screen by Smith. Here's McBride. Brink grabs the miss.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Hamby. Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
Assist goes to
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Over to the left wing. Here's Ipupa. Clarendon covering. And the Lynx miss again. The Sparks leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Hamby sets a screen. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line.
seconds to foul.
And at this point in the season, teams usually know what they're working with, what they've got.
Yeah, you know, front offices, coaches, they usually know the strengths and weaknesses of their teams by this point.
Well, it's a good time to work on those weaknesses and get them straightened out before they haunt you for the rest of the year.
The first one falls, so both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time. Minnesota trailing. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Alaman. 6 on the shot clock. Juhas, that's good.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Now Alaman. Left side, Stevens. It's hauled in by Smith.
And already a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, they're +5 in rebounds. That did not take long.
Screen by Smith. Here's Williams. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
So much action these days out of the pick and roll. Williams is made for this type of basketball. A slick dribbling and good decision-making player.
Now here's Clarendon. 5 points in the game. Jackson. No good on the three.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Williams with it. Clarendon covering. Screen by Smith. Another one falls for Minnesota. Now the Sparks with it. They trail by 1. Pass to Alema. Stevens, covered by Smith. Now Alema. Let's go with a 3. And Carlton pulls it down. Now Heidemann. Three-pointer. Jackson pulls it in. Chalk up 2 right there. And here's Heidemann. Outside Williams. From downtown. That's a miss. She's made 1 and missed 1.
Well, you have to like the work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Here's Carlton. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Fires it. And again, no good by Minnesota. Now the Sparks with it. It's a 3-point game. Guarded by Juhas. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Stevens. Here's Alema. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Sparks on top, up 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
The work they've done here early on the glass, it's been very nice.
Yeah, they've definitely established a good low post presence.
So it's the Sparks now. 3-point lead. Outside McDonald. Past Alema. Puts up a 3. Minnesota grabs the miss.
And we continue to watch the development of Dorka Juhas. And Brian, she's really starting to put the pieces together. You can see it.
Well, at 6'5", she has the length to do damage in every phase of the game. I just think it's going to be a slow build. She's already increased her range, and she's looking much more comfortable out there.
Here's Talbot. Outside McDonald. Past Alema. Inside. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by Juhas. Now Carlton. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And another shot. And she sinks the layup.
Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Talbot. Here's McDonald. From past the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
Streaky from deep. Once McDonald hits one, more can follow. Watch out.
Right outside. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter of action. Now here's Aleman. Pass to McDonald. The three is up. In the hoop for her third make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
That's how you extend the lead. They have all the confidence in the world right now.
Now here's McBride. She's got 11. Outside Williams. Here's Uhas. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Aleman with it. And it's McBride with the foul. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Well, another foul will give her 3 before the half. That's something to keep an eye on.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Past Aleman. Shot clock at 5. Out to the left wing. Here's Stevens. Rebound, Kayla McBride. The Lynx trailing. And here's Williams. Uhas sets the screen. Money from the wing.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Aleman. They set the screen. Back to McDonald. Over McBride. Tried to bank it in, but misses. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Off on the layup. Now the Sparks with it. Their defense has allowed only 4 points in the quarter. And here's Williams. Pass to Kone. Soft touch off the glass.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Now here's McDonald. Up top, Aleman. She's guarded by Williams. Stevens with it. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
McBride outside. Courtney Williams for 3. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catch and fire. She'll eat you alive.
Timeout called the Sparks. Both teams will make substitutions. Talbot. McBride covering. Pass to Burrell. Here's Alema. 4 on the clock. For a long distance, 3 is buried.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Here's Miller. Shepard the screen to the paint. Here's McBride. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Here's Talbot. McBride covering. Alema, shot is off.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Pass to McBride. The 3. Hamby grabs the miss.
3 triples for her in the first quarter, but she's yet to knock one down in the second.
Here's Talbot. McBride covering. Talbot, no good. And here's Smith. Down low. Miller. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Now here's Aleman. 5 points in the game. Hamby with the ball. Smith is there. Pass to Talbot. Here's Burrell. Shoots it. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Here's Ipupa. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Miller. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Pass to Burrell. Alema. Out to the right wing. Offensive rebound. Here's Hamby. Comes up empty down low.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the interior. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both teams on the glass.
Here's Ipupa. Here's Smith. From beyond the arc and then some.
With a naturally quick release, Smith is an effective option in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Hamby. Alema. Now Talbot. To the middle. Hamby left side. To halt the run. Off target with the jump hook.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Now McBride. Smith. Screen by Smith. Diamond Miller for 3. And it's Alema with the rebound. The Sparks trailing.
And after being the 2nd overall pick in a 2023 draft, Diamond Miller had a strong rookie season.
Yeah, she averaged over double digits and was really productive on the offensive side. Going forward, I'd say the sky is the limit for Miller.
Effective moving the ball from the front court. Hamby's a willing passer.
Here's Minnesota. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Her shot selection hasn't been great tonight. A lot of forced contested shots all game. She'll be lucky if she just gets a talking to here instead of being taken out of the game.
the Sparks making a change here.
Now here's Miller. She has 7. Pass to Pupa. Williams. Shepard the screen.
6 to shoot. And Courtney Williams hits from deep.
She's really getting it going from downtown. That's her second three-pointer here in the second quarter after having none in the first.
Now here's Clarendon. She has 5.
Pass to Hamby. And the foul called on Smith.
That is her first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's Hamby.
Covered by Smith.
Now here's Clarendon. Just 5 to shoot.
Hamby sets a screen.
Three-pointer. Clarendon, no good.
Well, offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump shot.
And maybe shying away from contact. Their free throw attempts are also down from the first quarter. You'd like to see that, raise up a bit.
You never want to fall in love with a jump shot, right?
Never, because it might not love you back.
Pass to McDonald.
Now Hamby. That's good, and it's Gary McDonald with the assist.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game tied. We'll be right back to the action when we return.
The Los Angeles team, 39. You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it from the participants.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Without question, Kayla McBride is displaying her skills today.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down. And so far, they haven't found the answer for her. And there might not be one.
McDonald with it. Jackson outside.
Hamby lays it up and banks it in.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
The Lynx trailing.
Here's Ipupa.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. On the wing, Kayla McBride.
Screen by Smith.
For 3, Kayla McBride. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Outside McDonald.
Pass to Clarendon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And she lobs up toward the rim. Here's Ipupa. Clarendon covering. Diamond Miller for three. It's good from long range. And here's McDonald. 11 points in the game. Jackson outside. To the paint. Hamby over Smith. That one rolling around and rims out. Third quarter of basketball, we're about 1.5 minutes in. McBride misses.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
Left side, Clarendon. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. That shot missing. The Lynx leading. Outside Miller. Pass to Shepard. Back to Miller. Down low. It's rebounded by McDonald.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a hard time getting it going.
So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. And it's going to go on Alana Smith.
You can trust Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Outside Miller. Pass to Smith. McBride. Screen by Smith. Looking to end her cold spell. That one is off.
Shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for them.
Outside McDonald. Now Clarendon. Hamby with the ball. Good for basket number 6 for her in this contest. She's shooting 6 for 12.
Nimble move by Hamby, getting around the contact into the shot.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. For 3, Kayla McBride. And the 3 ball is good.
And it looks like she still has some of the shooting touch that she did in the first.
Timeout called the Sparks. McBride with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Simply, she is on fire from beyond the arc. It's time to start shaping the game plan around stopping her.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now McDonald. She's got 11. 5 on the clock. Now here's Jackson. Guarded closely.
Another good rebound. She's pulled down a bunch. Hasn't mattered that, you know what, she's a little size challenge in the post.
Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
Outside Miller. Pass to Shepard. 5 to shoot. Here's McBride. That one, good for 2.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Jackson outside. Bambi over Smith. That misses off the backboard. It's good.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Past Alama. Now McDonald. To end the run. Hits the three-point bomb.
Surprise, surprise. It's McDonald. Again, 4 points. And they don't have an answer for her. They got to do something different.
Here's Ipupa. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. McBride misses. The Sparks trailing. Talking about the young Cameron Brink. She's already an elite shot blocker.
Well, it's rare for a player to come into the league with an elite top-end skill. But Brink has that combination of length and smarts. Reads the game so well. Cameron's going to be a menace defensively for years.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Ricky Jackson. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
She knocks down the first one. So after making the first, she goes 1 for 2. The Lynx with the lead. To the inside. Smith goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
The Sparks, no good that time either. And you're the Lynx now. Now here's McBride. She's got 16. The 3. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
She's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and she continues to fire away. She's got to tone it down.
Past Alama. Back to Jackson. Clock at 4. It's stolen by McBride. Here's Ipupa. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First team foul.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
That free throw, no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. And here are the Sparks now. Trailing by 4. Past Alama. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Talbot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williams with it. She's got 10. And here's Uhas. Inside. Williams. Passing Pupa. Shoots over Alaman. Here's Smith. Banked in off the glass.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Now Alaman. 5 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Left side, Stevens. And she banks in the layup.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Outside, Williams. Off target from outside.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense has taken a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Here's Stevens. For the tie.
Sparks foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Williams. Carlton. And here's Heidemann. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. With the shot. Stevens grabs the board.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Here's Burrell. Now Talbot. For the lead. No luck on that one. Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Alaman. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. For the tie. The rebound by Courtney Williams. Smith outside. And Azurá Stevens picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Williams. 10 points for her. With 1 on the clock. That shot, no good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Lynx on top, leading by just 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And we're set to start up the action in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. So the Lynx now. 2-point game. Pass to Kone. Back to Williams. There's the three. Gets it to go from downtown.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Stevens with it. Here's Talbot. To the inside. Here's Alemán. Goes up again. Minnesota grabs the miss. On the wing, Kayla McBride. Yes! Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. You should all have the green light.
Here's Talbot. Past Alemán. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Again, the miss by the Sparks.
Well, she had 1 3 in the first half, but so far in the second, she's come up empty.
Juhas sets the screen. And here's Carlton. Williams. And the Lynx, another three.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Past Alemán. Down low. And stolen by Kayla McBride. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Here's Kone. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
They get it back.
Yeah, I love seeing bigs like Stevens that shoot well from the free throw line. And to me, it's really just a testament to their quest for perfection. They want to have all parts of their game be efficient.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so she makes both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Right outside. Pass to Carlton. Williams. Here's Ipupa. Carlton. She's guarded by Stevens. Here's Williams. Stevens grabs the board. So it's the Sparks now. Now Alemán. Guarded by Juhas. Now Talbot. To the left wing. Here's Alemán. Nailed from three-point land.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Pass to Ipupa. Williams. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Here's Talbot. She's guarded by Williams. Alemán with it. And here's Burrell. And the Sparks, another three. The Lynx with the lead. Pass to Carlton. Left side, Williams. Courtney Williams missing again.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Here's Alemang. That three off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of the hole because she is not helping their offense.
To the wing on the left. Williams sets the screen. Here's Ipupa. She's guarded by Alemang. Shot to stop the drought. A shot by Ipupa, no good. Here's Talbot. Takes the three. And no good. Now here's McBride. Pass to Juhas. Juhas sets the screen. Courtney Williams for three. Drains the three-pointer.
And you can see her confidence rising bucket after bucket from long range.
The Sparks trailing. Now Talbot. There's a screen by Stevens. To the paint. Deflected. Drops in the layup for two. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
They could tell their players were dragging a bit and called timeout to let them catch their breath.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Miller. Pass to Smith. Ipupa. Now here's McBride. Here's Ipupa. Clarendon covering. 5 on the clock. Here's Ipupa. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. McDonald with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
And beat out low. Smith is there. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Outside Miller. Over to the wing. Here's Ipupa. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Amby grabs the miss. And here are the Sparks now. Jackson outside. To the middle. From deep. They get the rebound. And the basket by Hamby.
Great positioning from Hamby. Excellent work on the offensive glass.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Pass to Smith. McBride. Screen by Smith. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything to her.
Now Hamby. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by the Lynx. And they can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Give themselves a little bit of a break.
And here's McBride. Pass to Ipupa.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over Clarendon. Shot by Ipupa. No good. Now here's McDonald. McBride covering. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it. So the Lynx now. They're leading by 8. This one for 3. Brink grabs the miss.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact. And she'll shoot 2.
Textbook pump fake from Hamby. What a clever player.
At the line for the away team, De'Erica Hamby. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one. And that narrows the gap to 7. And that's good as she hits both shots.
She was very composed on that trip to the charity stripe, and it's close to being a one-possession game now.
McBride outside. Out to the wing. Here's Ipupa. Clarendon covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot by Ipupa, no good.
Clock's their worst enemy now.
Yeah, they need to work very quickly.
Outside McDonald. To the inside. Brink. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
And she commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that puts them up 5. So she gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And the Sparks call time here. Jackson. It's in!
Perfect inbound pass and an easy 2 points.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
Kayla McBride. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. The Sparks call timeout.
They still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, it could, but they're going to need some help any way you cut it, Tim. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
But hey, we've seen some crazy things happen.
And the Sparks with possession here. Jackson, Miller defending. Back to Clarendon. Jackson. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
No choice but to foul there, but she's probably the last player they want to send to the line.
Yeah, but they didn't have the time to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They could not waste any more time.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so she drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And the Sparks call time here.
Oh, this one, it's not over if they can get a quick score then foul.
Yeah, a few missed free throws and they're right back in it, but it has to happen fast.
Exactly, Brian. Have to do it real quick.
For 3. It's hauled in by the Lynx. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Miller. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 7-point ball game. So we see the Lynx get the win here. This one was up for grabs right until the dying second.
And you know, I think what stood out was they showed their character when it mattered, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up